Welcome back to GM Worldwide Radio. This is Unfiltered with your boy Jay Skyline.
And James over here.
Y'all know, always presented by My Sounds Wireless. And y'all know what it is, man. It's the first show of the week. We had some technical difficulties and just some personal life things we had to get straight. So we here with the first episode of the week. Happy birthday to DJ Brickz. Got some special things going on with that a little bit later. First and foremost, the NBA world's shaking up, man. Everything, man. The king has landed. He came home to Hollywood, where he rightfully belongs. The limelight of the Lakers. Nah, man, he's like Tupac though, man. We just made him. We made this his home. Yeah, man. You know how fast they took out Tupac out of jail on the set, man. He opened. And I feel like it's the same thing, man. He was locked up in that terrible place called Cleveland, which is like a jail to some people. And he made it out. So LeBron James is finally a Laker. Looking forward to getting my jersey in the coming months.
Brick now.
Oh, fuck Brick. He need to respect what's going on over here, even though I'm still worried about another team. But first one, how do you feel about LeBron going to the Lakers?
That seems like a pretty big deal. This holds down the West. Now the East is pretty much open for anybody. I mean, like somebody else to come up. I mean, like Cleveland's gone, so I don't think Kevin Love's gonna be there anymore either. Is he? But no, LeBron going over to the Lake Show. It's a pretty big deal. I think. I mean, he definitely chose to go to a team that he's gonna win. No.
I think we thought that when everything dropped. This is my issue with the LeBron did. This is the other players that came with it. Rajon Rondo, whatever he is, like tomato with me, how you pronounce his name. One of the best passing point guards in the game, but that nigga got an attitude. Outside of that, we got JaVale McGee, which he won a title, but this is like the 2018 equivalent of Trevor Ariza winning the title. Like it's cool, but like he ain't gonna change much for you. And then who's the other? I know the Lakers picked up somebody else, but it's blank in my mind to the point that it's like, yeah, it's not. These aren't players that are gonna beat what just happened with the Warriors. So honestly, you know what's crazy about what I'm about to say? I honestly think what I'm about to say is bigger than LeBron going to the Lakers. Kirk Cousins took. Oh my bad. Boogie Cousins. My bad. Boogie Cousins is basically the same deal, man. But it's going to the Warriors for the veteran minimum.
So you got who's the starting five?
Starting five is points Curry, shooting guard is Clay, small forward is Kevin Durant. And then I guess there's no such thing as a center anymore, so it could be Boogie Cousins and Draymond just going back and forth. Because I don't really consider either of them a true center. I don't like both of them. Both of them are going out for the three. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That team's it's just too stacked.
Also, it should be fully at this point in NBA 2K or live. You should have to unlock the Warriors. Like the Warriors should not be a playable team as soon as you buy the game.
So you have to beat the game, and then they're the final boss.
Yeah, you got to beat like the career mode, which is damn near impossible. So yeah, I'm dead. Like it's not. It's like if y'all remember NCAA football, it's like back when Tim Tebow played for Florida, and then everybody online just wanted to go play with Florida. I'm like, I'm not playing with you. Like I'm not playing with y'all with them. This is not fair.
2016.
Hey man, just because y'all don't know how to handle the no huddle offense doesn't mean everybody else has that issue.
That was my issue.
Or Reggie Bush in like 04 NCAA if y'all like old school with it. Because that's how if y'all know my boy Monumental's not good at football games, consistently beat me with that. But on other news with the basketball side of things, Paul George re-signed with OKC, which I don't think a lot of people thought that was going to happen.
I thought he was going to leave. I don't think he was going to stay.
I thought he was coming back to LA.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's going to be, you got LeBron, you got Paul George. There's going to be a pretty stacked team.
So we're still stuck with the weakest big three in the NBA now because OKC now still has Westbrook, still has Paul George, and still has this Mr. AKA I never play defense, Carmelo Anthony.
I mean,
that's why I'm like it's like a 2/3 big three to me because I'm like if you don't play any defense, I don't know how you're part of this big three hypothetically. Like Westbrook will play D, Paul George will play D's. I've watched Melo. Y'all go after Harden, who just won MVP for not playing D. Melo's not played D for a lot longer.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just right there. That's you got Houston, OKC, Warriors, and maybe LA. You think that's going to be the top four? You think?
Oh, don't forget about Utah. People keep on shading Utah.
Oh, the Jazz? Yeah, you can't shade the Jazz.
I feel like you're doing that right now. Oh, and the Pelicans with Anthony Davis at any time can show up, even though the Pelicans lost like everybody.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't know who else is left on that team.
Oh, in Portland, Damian Lillard and them is still Portland. They're gonna make the playoffs. They never do anything else. Portland are like the West Coast version of Toronto, which I feel bad saying that because I respect Damian Lillard a lot more than I respect those stars in Toronto.
Really?
Why are you hating on Portland so much?
I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like, you really think they're gonna make it?
They made the playoffs every year for like the last 5 years.
You think they got this year?
Okay. And then the Clippers could come back. The Clippers always try to make big moves, and the Mavericks are always trying to make big moves. The Mavericks are trying to get DeAndre Jordan.
The Clippers get somebody?
You might want to look that up because I don't know. I don't pay attention to the second team in LA. When the first team in LA is back, there ain't no reason to pay attention to no Clippers. This is all Lake Show over here, man. So yeah, man, the Clippers. I don't know, man. The Clippers are the same team they used to be. So outside of that, man, let's tell people about our weekend. How we hit up the AFFL first televised event down at Highmark Field. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to homie Dion for getting us our passes for that.
That was super dope. We went both Saturday and Sunday. Came out, packed out these flag football games. These were Joe's. These a bunch of guys coming off the, I don't know if they were coming off the street or whatnot. There were a lot of like national like title holders and like a lot of people in D1 schools.
The one dude I looked up some of these niggas' profiles. One dude said no college, no high school football, just happened to play in like a 7-on-7 NFL experience, and they let him keep on going. Dude was like 50 years old.
About him, yeah, he was 50 years old, no experience.
4 interceptions.
He was on the bench when he was playing high school basketball. I don't even think he played any other sport. I think he played baseball. I think I was looking it up.
We just assume like old middle-aged white men played baseball at some point when they was kids.
But he was all right. He made it all the way down to the Elite Eight. That's a pretty big deal. I think there's about 128 teams. So, I mean, you had to do something to get all the way there. They had a lot of solid players.
I feel like there was an entrance fee. Like I feel like that's where this started. And when I saw him, but no, shout out. I'm just playing around. Shout out to the league. Saw a lot of exciting football. Saw some interesting stuff. Some interesting rules that are a little different. They had like a 4-second rule for sacks. You had to throw the ball within 4 seconds. The biggest one, personal fouls. If you made a personal foul, like an illegal hit or like anything like that, or arguing with the ref, you got taken out for 2 plays.
That was a pretty big deal. So, and that means nobody can come inside from like the bench.
So soccer rules.
Yeah, so 6-on-7, it's power play.
So for all our international folks, straight up soccer rules. When you go down, you come out the game. There is no replacement, unless like when it comes to like a red card.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. I saw a team guy. He had the most wildest hair.
That was a wig.
It was a wig. Yeah, I was like, damn. I was like, this man's been like training this hair.
I was like, everybody in our crew was sitting there like, oh my god, his hair is beautiful. I'm like, that shit's a fucking weave.
But he was killing it. He was pretty good. I'm not gonna deny that.
What would you think the best name of the night was? Because I'm going with Church's Money.
Church's Money was? Church's Money? Well, you got Code Red. They pulled through.
Let's say they had a Mountain Dew sponsorship. That ain't funny to me.
Yeah, no, I was wondering if they had Mountain Dew. So I think they won it. Why not?
Money Team just seemed like a ripoff to Floyd Mayweather stuff. I doubt it.
But no, they were a solid team. Who's the RT was on that squad?
Oh, shout out to the homie RT. We got our first AFFL interview with him. He killed it out there, man. He was out there balling.
He had a lot of energy. He was definitely either a captain or lead, just a solid leader for the team. He was coming out there. I mean, they killed Church's money. They took their money.
You hungry, James?
I'm hungry. I had nothing today. Honestly, I had bowl cereal at like 8 o'clock.
Well, since we missing a whole week, I got some extra news. Y'all hear about the 92-year-old woman that shot and killed her 72-year-old son? 92-year-old mom shot and killed her 72-year-old son because he wanted to put her in a home.
She was like, "Fuck that."
Think about that, bro. Like, I don't even like, because again, y'all know me, I'm a comments warrior because people show they don't give a fuck in the comments like it ain't anything else on Facebook or Instagram. And what I noticed is a lot of people were on her side. Like, yeah, fuck that. You can't be bullying your parents. I'm like, y'all don't know shit about if he bullied that woman or nothing, man. She's 92 years old. He's 72. He probably wants to stop taking care of her.
Yeah. He's having a hard time caring for himself. He's 72 years old. I don't even know how she's pulling through. That's what he was like.
Also, I can happily say this did not happen in one of our 2 states that we get all our news from. This was an Arizona story. Arizona be having some wild stories too. I would call it a top 5 state for stories. It's not Florida or Ohio at all.
Yeah, well, I think it's Florida.
Oh no, Florida's number 1.
Yeah. Ohio's number 2.
Yeah. Arizona's like 4 or 5. I'm assuming there's something in between. New Jersey's probably 3.
Yeah.
I mean, first thing, like, I'm just so concerned when a 90-year-old woman still got the burner. Like, you remember how they're like, oh, we need to take away like cars from people at a certain age? Might be time to take the gun away too. Like, after 90, are you really out? Like, do you need this? Also, I saw somebody's comments that the recoil should have broke her wrist.
All right, that's what.
But on other news, man, again, always up and coming football season, fantasy football, unfiltered, going to be in the house. Going want y'all to keep on remembering we'll have one fan of the show in the league with the rest of us. Malachi, James, me, a lot of the other staff will be here. So please come and check that out. So also, don't forget, Joey Chestnut dominated in the World Hot Dog Championships on the 4th of July. He won with eating 74 hot dogs, which is a world record.
74?
Please, if you have a weak stomach, watch yourself on our Unfiltered Facebook page, because I'm telling you, if you're not about that life, you don't want to watch this man eat 74 hot dogs. It's somewhere around 10 minutes, man.
10 minutes?
And they're like, you know what I never get is I've watched this before because they put it on ESPN. Is they dunk it in water, and I don't see when they cook these joints. Like I'm really good. Like I just couldn't be eating a cold hot dog with like dunked in water.
They'll cook a normal hot dog, but it's like I feel like they boil it. I mean, like I want like mine will be burnt. Like
74 burnt hot dogs, James.
Oh, crispy. I don't want like I want like completely like well. This might have felt in the this might be perfect.
Also, I got a new Scarlett Johansson movie called Rub and Tug. Will be based on a story of a Pittsburgh massage parlor empire. It was like a mob-style massage parlor empire out of Pittsburgh. The woman that ran it was named Jean Marie Gill. She was out of Brentwood, but it was like a massage parlor ring around the city. The one that got busted that was in McKees Rocks, that which I've read into.
Wait, which one?
I don't. Hold on, nigga. Got me out here trying to find out names of massage parlors and shit. This is from the 70s, man.
Oh, okay, I was about to be like, what?
The Japanese meditation temple was over. Spartacus, the one in McKees Rocks was the Spartacus massage parlor. I don't really know what Spartacus has to do with massages, but all right. It was a lot of tax fraud and stuff like that. I'm assuming people was getting a low now for the extra change. You know what I mean? But no, that'll be cool. And they have not announced that the movie will be shot in the Pittsburgh area. I just know it's based on a Pittsburgh area.
You can't make a movie in Pittsburgh and film some of it in there.
That boxing movie that was based in Pittsburgh was shot in New Orleans.
Which one?
It was like the fake Rocky movie. Last thing for today. Luke Walton was drafted 31st in 2003. You know who also was drafted in 2003? LeBron James. Luke Walton is now the coach of the LA Lakers, while LeBron James is playing for the LA Lakers.
You think he's gonna get signed by him?
So, I mean, this is the thing about LeBron James. He came out of college. Luke Walton looks like the type of guy that took 4 years and might have took a 5th year if he got hurt in college. So Luke Walton's probably 5 years older than LeBron still.
But who was the coach over in Cleveland? Don't say who was the role.
Oh no, hold up, stop shading that man. I forget what that man's name is, but the man that was the coach of the Cavaliers coached that team. Tyronn Lue. Yeah. Tyronn Lue was the coach of that team. Now, the only time I ever thought LeBron didn't let somebody coach was down in Miami. I never thought that little white dude was the coach of Miami's team. Did you? Okay. No. So that's the only time I can say that. But hey, y'all know what time it is. This is the first 10 with Unfiltered. We're about to be right back with a album listening party of the July 5th, or Mr. July 5th himself, DJ Brickz, of his we calling it the EP or album, man. Album July 5th. I didn't know. He's right off the screen, so I ain't mad to say that I had to ask him. So we'll be right back here on Unfiltered. This is GM Worldwide Radio, Jay Skyline.
And James.
And happy birthday, Brick, one more time. We'll be right back.
Fucking actual nigga, see what they say. They say you tryna rock, but you got it from eBay. Hey, Pat, I got these bitches mad. Ha, J-Lo, bitch, catch me in my fucking bag. Hey, J-Lo, Triple C, I'm who they wanna be. He don't wanna fuck you cause he's way too busy fucking me. Hey, had a cute light skin nigga, he turned out the big gay. Ran out of Magnum, so we ran a Speedway. Told him bring some pack, he bring the whole damn Green Bay. This nigga get me crib dick on my fucking B-day. Asking in my gay, go actual nigga, see what he say. Fake chain, you tryna rock, but you got it from eBay. East side, you'll get deep fried. Talking all this pull up shit, bitch, be quiet. Before I had my homie snatch that money out your Levi's. Said if you love money and get money, can you please rise? Gave him good head while he's looking into deep eyes. Hottest in the city, that's some shit I gotta realize. Say he don't eat coochie, so I threw away his cheese fries. Already fucked his bro, so I'ma just fuck with these guys. Ha! I'ma give him what he wants, gon' give him what he needs. Pussy had him coming real fast. Lightning speed. After I lit her ass up, I went to light some weed. Fire on the beat, don't give a fuck. Bitch, I'm fucking T100 shots. No, I can't fuck with bummy ox. I can work the pot, his dick I cock, I had the bungee hop. Time is money, money hungry, I can work a money clock. You and family, lose your mammy, get your fucking mommy shot. You a bitch, you a snitch, you act like a funny cop. We was fucking kissing, touching, gave me that I love you talk. PYT is fuck the ox, no, I will never love a cop. All y'all niggas straight washed, I will never shoot my shot. To the bitches talking shit, bitch, spook the fuck up. If you hadn't in that rental, we gon' shoot that shit up. Put his thumb in my ass and try to loosen it up. Like an instrumental beat, you'll get chewed the fuck up. Hey, I want his fucking dead, I'm like, stop with it. This nigga love this fucking pussy, his neck live in it. And I'm the wrong fucking bitch to get in trouble with. Hey, catch me with the pink jaws and I dive of it. J-Lo, Triple C, I'm who they wanna be. He don't wanna fuck you cause he's way too busy fucking me. Ay, had a cute light skin nigga, he turned out the B-gay. Ran out of Magnum, so we ran a Speedway. Told him bring some pack, he bring the whole damn Green Bay. Nigga gave me crib dick on my fucking B-day. Asking in my gay, go actual nigga, see what he say. Fake chain, you tryna rock, but you got it from eBay.
What the fuck them niggas and what they said about me? You do too much talking, you a fed probably. Drop out in my pocket, got them dead bodies. My go y'all look like Morris, that's them dead bodies. R.I.P. Dead 1,000. I just hit for 3. R.I.P. Don't pay these bitches, she gon' fuck for free. R.I.P. I'm in that farm, just like 60 G's. R.I.P. Dead prison, I'm on a killing spree. Covered in Supreme, yeah. Drop with a beam, with them racks all in my chain. Brand new bands, that's 100 G's. G's. If I drop 20, I most likely hit for 3. Yeah. Foreign keys. Dropping the top when I hop in the Bentley. I'm taking the doors off the lamb. These niggas be hating, they say that it's ready. Overseas. That ain't baby deposit, they see. I'm taking out 2 to 3, no Michael Jordan. I cover myself in the bench. I do too much flexing what they say about me. Dead prisons in my pocket, that's your head problem. He do too much talking, he on meds problem. But I'm screaming, fuck them niggas and what they said about me, cause I'm steady hollering. R.I.P. R.I.P. Dead 1,000. I just hit for 3. R.I.P. R.I.P. Don't pay these bitches, she gon' fuck for free. R.I.P. R.I.P. I'm in that farm, just like 60 G's. R.I.P. R.I.P. Dead prison, I'm on a killing spree.
Catch him down, man, he sleep. Stinking bodies out here read. Black who look like these. Gang full of hyenas. Sipping on drink, I'm getting paranoid. What's that noise? Fucking on somebody, bitch, tonight. It's yours, is it yours? Smoking on cookie blunt so much, you smelling it, not my pores. I got this thing on me now, and I don't wanna shoot, but you feeling the sword. MC hammer like Thor, she wanna fuck, sure. I shit on your cow manure, empty my clip and my wrist is sore. Who gon' action? All my niggas in the field, nigga, what's that? Laws of attraction. Hit with a butt of the steel like a baseball bat, never subtract. Pin any hit, no kick, it's split and turn your ass to a fraction. My wrist is lit, I'm Mr. Drippy Drip, I'm giving out classes.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Dead 1,000. I just hit for 3. R.I.P. R.I.P. Don't pay these bitches, she gon' fuck for free. R.I.P. R.I.P. I'm in that farm, just like 60 G's. R.I.P. R.I.P. Dead prison, I'm on a killing spree.
Baby, hop up in the spaceship. We gon' take a ride, Miami, South Beach. And for the weekend, Ocean Drive with the top down. Cool, hella spacious, love. No telling where I take your love. We on a vacation. We on a vacation. We on a vacation.
Got the coupe, David Blaine the roof. Hop a soup, getting shifty with my boo. So much water on me, I need a canoe. They know she mine, so they shot, they never shoot. Vacation, the house at the blue. You should see the view. This ain't nothing new, ain't gotta worry about no loot. Fucking with a boss, he'll blow anything.
Baby, hop up in the spaceship. We gon' take a ride, Miami, South Beach. And for the weekend, Ocean Drive with the top down. Cool, hella spacious, love. No telling where I take your love. We on a vacation. We on a vacation. Let's vacate. We on a vacation. We done take a vacate, Miami, calling my name South Beach. For the weekend, we just hopped up off a plane in the coupe. Feeling better, spinning cheddar, ain't a thing. Feel the breeze in the coupe. We be cruising through the lanes. I can take you where you wanna. I'm way better than them lanes. And I know you see it in me. Ain't no telling where I take ya. You can thank me later, cause right now we on some great shit. Just ease on the water on it, yeah. We watch the sunset. Spaceship. We gon' take a ride, Miami, South Beach. And for the weekend, Ocean Drive with the top down. Cool, hella spacious, love. No telling where I take your love. We on a vacation. We on a vacation. We on a vacation.
Welcome back to GMOY Radio. This is Unfiltered, which again was Jay, Skyline,
and James, as always.
And y'all know it's a special day today. If y'all been listening all day like y'all should have been, the homie DJ Brick is here. Happy birthday again, the birthday boy, Mr. July 5th himself.
Yeah. Good looking, fellas.
No problem, man. You've been out here blessing us with your DJing all day. Yeah. You could have been out here partying on your birthday, getting lit. Been out here grinding and working all day.
You already know, man. Never not working, man. As your boy Dion would say, never not working.
For sure. So before we get into this, tell us a little bit about some of the previous projects you had before this.
So usually on July 5th on my birthday, I dropped a mixtape called Two Turn Zone. And that usually got the hottest hits going around the city, the best music in the industry. And, you know, it's just me on the DJ tip, you know what I'm saying? Just really just, you know what I mean, shutting the city down, you know what I'm saying, with the best music. And, you know, this year I wanted to do something different. You know, I wanted to, you know, bless the streets with my album, you know what I'm saying, July 5th. And, you know what I'm saying, we here now, you feel me?
Is it something you've been wanting to do for a while? Or is it something that you just like spur of the moment, like last month or so? It was like, you know, instead of doing the compilation mixtape for the city, I'm gonna do this for me this year.
Man, we had it planned out, man. Working with JPEG and my brother LA on the way, man. We've been grinding, you know, and I came up with the names July 5th probably about May. And you know, we started rocking off of that, started promoting it. And you know what I'm saying? We here.
All right. So I know you ready to get into this, man? Because I see first on the board is Lately, produced by Stevie B.
Yeah, my man Stevie B. Shout out to Stevie B on the motherfucking beat. I'm saying that's my man. You know, we linked up at Stevie B studio, and he sent me a beat. He sent me a couple beats actually. I was like, bro, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with this beat heavy. And you know what I'm saying, I was like, I'm gonna write something to it. And you know what I'm saying, let's link up. So he was like, bet, you know what I'm saying? And I talked to his manager, Lonnie, you know what I'm saying? We set everything up. And you know what I'm saying, I went from there. So we turned up. Okay.
So is there anything special about the song that maybe you already had planned on for it? Or that this beat just got you, you're like, all right, I'm making a song just from this beat?
So the song Lately, man, it's just really me describing, you know, everything that I was going through and like this, you know, how hard I've been working in the studio, how hard I've been working with the interviews. You know, my previous interview with you guys, you know, traveling throughout the East Coast and down south, doing interviews down there and doing different shows in Miami, Atlanta, Ohio. And, you know, it just reflects everything I've been doing, you know what I'm saying, as an artist. So, and I just knew, you know what I'm saying, once I dropped this or dropped that song, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put this as the intro, as my on my album. So
you know. Good way to introduce the album. Okay, we'll see how it is. All right.
We'll be right back. We're going to tune into the first track, Lately, here on July 5th with Mr. July 5th, DJ Brickz, here at GMOY Radio.
For the game, XL lifestyle. Never settle for defeat. Welcome to the winner's circle. I've been grinding all my life just to say I made it. Chasing all these checks, running it up lately. I've been focused on myself, baby, don't hate me. Yeah, I've been on a whole nother level lately. Interviews and shows, I've done a lot lately. Run it up from the mud, I gotta get it daily. Cowboy, he a man, I'm about my chips, baby. Took some losses, but I'm back up on my shit lately. Riding through my city, trying to ease my pain. Chilling with the 40s, KK in my gang. Watch out for them Chevy, shout out Taylor Gang. Money and success, I take it over fame. Let's get it. Jimmy Choo got you ready, boo. I know it's on your mind, girl, I want it too. Sipping on that drink, give me that chopper screw. Doing things to me that you don't usually do. Cause I'm on another level, I'm so litty, babe. Stevie on the beat, so you know it get crazy. I've been on the move, I've been shining lately. Make sure the family good, mama, we gon' make it. I've been grinding all my life just to say I made it. Chasing all these checks, running it up lately. I've been focused on myself, baby, don't hate me. Yeah, I've been on a whole nother level lately. I've been grinding all my life just to say I made it. Chasing all these checks, running it up lately. I've been focused on myself, baby, don't hate me. Yeah, I've been on a whole nother level lately. I be popping champagne, 20, 50, hundreds, I'ma make it rain. True diamonds on my wrist and chain. All them bitches flooded like a hurricane. The sun don't shine if you don't grind. For real, I got clips, leave an outline. Real nigga, 100 like moonshine. Ride or die for my niggas on our front line. Nigga, I got bands like Drumline. I swear this shit a movie like it's Lifetime. Playboy like Hugh Hef, greatest of all time. Vicky Secrets, I fuck angels like Anaheim. College dropped out, I don't pay no man. You know I hustle, baby, no 9 to 5. RIP all my niggas, yeah, free the gas. I'm on another level, Brickz on the rest. I've been grinding all my life just to say I made it. Chasing all these checks, running it up lately. I've been focused on myself, baby, don't hate me. Yeah, I've been on a whole nother level lately. I've been grinding all my life just to say I made it. Chasing all these checks, running it up lately. I've been focused on myself, baby, don't hate me. Yeah, I've been on a whole nother level lately.
Welcome back to GMOY Radio. Y'all just got to listen to the first track off of July 5th by DJ Brickz and lately produced by Stevie B.
Yeah.
And that was smooth, man. I like that, man. With our rap jury segments, I can say we deal with a lot of people that dabble in auto-tune and voice effects that don't do it right. And that was nice, man. With you going back and forth between the effect and your regular voice.
Yeah. A lot of people say that about that record, man. And it was actually Stevie B's idea. So I ain't even gonna take credit for that. You know what I'm saying? With my man Stevie B's idea. And he was like, man, switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Do the auto-tune on this part and, you know, rap on this part. And I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? All right, yeah, you know.
Okay.
Turned up.
Now, you guys were both, I'm assuming this whole track had to have been in the studio together. You couldn't have just like, you know, like just made it because you even gave a shout out and he just dropped his like tag.
Yeah, man. You know, besides this record right here, all of my tracks was engineered by JPEG the Juggernaut. But you know, with Stevie B producing that track, you know what I'm saying? I linked up with my man Stevie B on that, and you know, we was in the studio working.
I feel like Juggernaut doesn't have any problem with that. I hear him chuckling in the background.
He's around.
Shout out to the boy JPEG, man.
Yeah. But after that, I noticed there's like between this track and track 5, there isn't. Well, between this track and track 4, there isn't any credits production. Is that you on these tracks after this?
Nah, man. That's just the secret.
The secret. Okay.
Just the shh.
All right. So with the shush on the production, we got used to featuring Raquel Simone.
Yeah, my homegirl Raquel Simone, man. You know, it was we linked up, and you know, we was just going through beats, and I played this beat, and she said she liked it, and you know, we just started vibing, and I came up with the hook, and you know what I'm saying. I sent a little voice memo to her. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh yeah, this is it right here. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think. She was like, oh yeah, this is hard. I fuck with this heavy. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, she wrote a little verse to it, bodied that shit. And, you know, we went, took off, you know what I'm saying? Linked up with my man JPEG. He ain't produced the track, but like I said, he introduced or engineered it. And, you know, had all the levels sounding right. Cause we originally recorded at my crib, and I ain't gonna say it was the best, but you know, it definitely needed some work. So yeah, I mean, shout out to my man JPEG once again, man. He's definitely hoping the record.
JPEG can tweak some up real nice, and yeah. So I mean, I don't know how bad it could have been, but I mean, I don't think it was. It was
high. All right, well, with nothing else to say on that, let's get into the second track, Used To, featuring Raquel Simone.
Yeah.
And y'all, again, this is GMOY Radio. We'll be right back.
I know you want me, Daddy.
Baby, I might not be what you used to. I know them niggas in your past try to abuse. It's that look in your eyes, you want you. Thick hips, thick thighs, pretty smile too. Baby, I might not be what you used to. I know them niggas in your past try to abuse you. It's that look in your eyes, you want you. Thick hips, thick thighs, pretty smile too.
I just wanna fuck with you. Love don't cost a thing, so don't get comfortable. You my nigga, I'm your bitch, we like the Huxtables. You never need more, cause I'm enough for you. I just want my legs up to the ceiling. Only if my baby's really willing. I'll be a ride or die bitch for sure. I got a lot to give, but a whole lot more. You never need to doubt me, cause I know what you want. There's no need to stun on me, you know that I'm yours. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, you make it easy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, do you really need me? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, you make it easy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, do you really need me?
Baby, I might not be what you used to. I know them niggas in your past try to abuse you. It's that look in your eyes, you want you. Thick hips, thick thighs, pretty smile too. Baby, I might not be what you used to. I know them niggas in your past try to abuse you. It's that look in your eyes, you want you. Thick hips, thick thighs, pretty smile too. I know what you like, girl, let me give it to you. Deep penetration from a real nigga. I know you want that real like special boo. I'm in kiss inside your legs and lick that pussy too. Throw that ass back and I'ma throw the dick. Ooh, baby, don't be shy to show me what it do. I hope our feelings balance the scale like Libras do. I can't lie, girl, I really wanna be with you. I like your swag, you 100 proof. Work ethic, crazy, baby, yeah, I see you got it too. Humble enough to write you family with my number 2. Hey, I leave from Pennsylvania just to visit you. I'm sliding like snow slopes on the inner tubes. Interstate cruising ATL doing 92. Baby, I could do things that you ain't used to. Stick the clip, beat it up better than your last dude. I know how to change your mood when you get attitude. No secrets, no games, I'm trying to wife you. Baby, I might not be what you used to. I know them niggas in your past try to abuse you. It's that look in your eyes, make me want you. Thick hips, thick thighs, pretty smile too. Baby, I might not be what you used to. I know them niggas in your past try to abuse you. It's that look in your eyes, make me want you. Thick hips, thick thighs, pretty smile too.
Welcome back to GM1Y Radio. That was Used To featuring Raquel Simone. Again, that was by the homie DJ Brick. Yeah. And this is the type of song where I can speak on Raquel. She was amazing. Yeah. You was dope, but with the lyrical content of that song, I ain't going to delve into too deeply why. But I can definitely say that she made her point on that song, and I was infatuated with that.
Yeah, no, both y'all going back and forth, and definitely both you guys definitely working really well together. I definitely like the smooth. It was very smooth. Yeah, the beat was nice. Everything was great with it. I really enjoyed this track.
I definitely feel like that's like a stiff, strong drink song. like you ain't drinking like Corona, like any Coronas or nothing. Like you got like a nice hard sipping drink to that. That's a nice. That's what I can say to that track.
Hey. I appreciate the love.
So before we get to the next track, tell me, I know it says featuring LA. Yeah. But what's the name of that track? Because I just see I.
It's I. Okay. I. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't about to be a sample of the Juvie.
No. It's not a sample from the Yin Yang Twins at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Me and my bro, we was I'm saying we was riding. I don't know where we was at. Where was we at, bro? We was out Slippery Rock.
Get LA on the way.
You know what I'm saying?
He's on the way.
Get my man LA on the way. My man LA on the way is on the way. On the way. On the way. Right here. You know what I mean? But
it's definitely like for 2 big games. That's cool.
You know, we here. But you know what I'm saying, we was just riding, man, and you know what I'm saying, I came up with the hook, and you know, we just went from there. Like, this was one of our, I ain't gonna say our first record, but like one of our, you know what I'm saying, records.
Our first record in the studio.
Yeah. It was our first record in the studio where we was like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? We going places with it.
So before this has been more like emailing like verses back and forth for songs?
No.
Beats and DJs.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, you know what I'm saying? It all started with me and him just in the basement, you know what I'm saying? And like I said before, it wasn't the best equipment. You know what I mean? It wasn't the best equipment in the world, but you know what I'm saying, we made it through. You know what I'm saying? He was making beats, I was making beats, and you know, we was coming up with different lyrics and shit, seeing if they matched up, and you know, just turned up from there. Like, but we came up with this guy on a little road trip. And bro was like, oh yeah, this is crazy. I don't know how the fuck you came up with this hook, but we about to take this to the studio and record this. And you know, we hit up the man J-Pad once again and made another hit. And you know what I'm saying? This is one of the crowd favorites right here. You know, everybody loves this jam. You know what I'm saying? They waiting for a video. The video's coming soon. Yeah, the video's gonna be crazy. The video's about to be crazy.
Well, real
I don't
quick,
even think he knows what's about to go down for the video, but I know the video about to be crazy.
is he gonna have to sign like one of them waivers to make sure he don't get hurt or nothing?
No. Yeah, but we definitely signed the waivers for a different reason. But yeah, no, nobody's gonna get hurt. Nobody's gonna get hurt in this. No.
My last question before we get into the song is, I know it's a shorter album, but
Yeah.
he's one of the only 2 people on the entire project. If you being a DJ and having the outreaches of the immense amount of artists that from not just Pittsburgh, from all the places you traveled, what made him and Miss Simone the 2 people that got on this project for you?
This is family right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He part of the camp. You know what I'm saying? We stand for it, never settle for defeat. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that he started, you know what I'm saying, and brought me along with. So it was only right that I had to get my peoples on the album. You feel me? And it was a hit. I was like, I can't not put this on the album. Like that. It was just a hit record, and everybody loved it as soon as we played it, even when it was unmastered and we didn't really, you know what I'm saying, have it mixed by J-Pad. Like, everybody was still loving it.
We took it down to Atlanta and performed it and everything.
Yeah, and they was loving it before it was even mixed and mastered by J-Pad. Like, you know what I'm saying, it was just a hit. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for the full mix and mastered of IEI. And all right. I mean, I don't know.
All right, well, we'll be right back. We got Aya right here featuring the men, LA and
on the way.
And y'all already know Mr. July 5th in the house. We'll be right back on the GM Worldwide Radio Unfiltered. Here we go.
Yeah.
In my eyes, in your eyes. She got her hands on her knees and her elbows on her thighs. Say ay ay ay, ay 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 ay, ay 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 ay. I get thirsty one fuck from the look in her eyes. Say ay ay ay, ay 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 ay, ay ay ay. They talking pills, so what's the deal? Time to double up, so crack the seal. Oh, I need a Sprite. What kind of girls you like? I don't have a type. I just need a girl to go all night and only hit me up for the fire. Rolling up, commentators fly, yeah. Mile high crew, we outside. 2 on 1, baby, that's high. Beat it up all night, yeah. Hit us out the pillow, how you like it? Ass up to the stars, do it right.
Hop up, baby, take a ride, yeah. Heavy squirting and coming all night, yeah. This is just a NS40 night, yeah. Aye, aye. She got her hands on her knees and elbows on her thighs. Say aye, aye, aye. Aye, 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 aye. Alright, aye, aye, aye. I get that she won't fuck from the look in her eyes. Say aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Alright, aye, aye, aye.
Bad little mama, then she fine as hell. She jugging and finessing, keep the clientele. Philly bitch, I rock a pussy like I rock a bell. Pop that pussy like my shoulder, keen in the care. Ah, here it goes. Drop it to the floor, 99, 20 yo. How you arch that back like that? Knock that ass up, baby, make that ass clap. I'ma eat you up, throw you on the map. Tell the DJs running back. Nice and slow. I'ma tell you how it goes. She got her hands on her knees and elbows on her thighs. Say aye, aye, aye. Aye, 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 aye. Alright, aye, aye, aye. I get that she wanna fuck from the look in her eyes. Say aye, aye, aye. Aye, 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 aye. Alright, aye, aye, aye.
Again, that was Aya. Again with DJ Brick featuring LA in the house. And again, another smooth track. I'm seeing this is a relaxed album. This isn't we just relaxing, chilling.
It's real smooth, man. It's real smooth, man. Like I said, this album is really for the ladies. I mean, it's for the fellas too, but I mean, I'm talking to the ladies on here, you know. So
no disrespect. I mean, that's a lot of guys don't understand that.
Yeah.
So this is not my first time hearing this track. So this is dope. I like this track a lot. This is one of my faves, you know, from you got. So I mean, like, hey, I mean, you know, if you go ahead and drop now next year, you like one of your mixtapes, you gonna put this on? Because this is a hot, you know, this is a hot track, you know.
I don't know. It really all depends on the placement of the video. I mean, once we drop the video, if it's around the time where we're about to drop another mixtape, I know he got a mixtape or EP about to come out pretty soon, so he might put it on his as well. But the next project that I'm about to drop, it won't be on it.
No, I'm talking about this one. If you did this,
if I do another one of those, yes. If I do a DJ project,
the DJ, yes.
A lot of these, it's gonna be on the 2-turn R&B though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
you got the R&B.
Yeah. So we got a 2-turn zone, and then we got a 2-turn R&B.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and the 2-turn R&B, you know what I'm saying? It's the same deal, but on the R&B side, I got the Tia, Mike Tomlin, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all them. And,
okay.
You know, 2-turn zone or 2-turn R&B,
get exotic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see a lot of this on here. So, all right.
Yeah.
So after that, we got produced by DJ Chop-A-Lot, Can I?
And we just shot the video to that, man. Just shot the video to that. We dropped that last night at midnight along with the album. Excuse me, but yeah, you know, we turned up. Shout out to my man Devin West the composer. You know,
okay, shout out Pirate Gang.
Yeah, Pirate Gang. You know, I had him come through and shoot the video. You know, we got a little Airbnb and we turned up. You know what I'm saying, with some cute little ladies. You know.
All right. So I mean, I feel like he told us everything we need to know on this one. Make sure y'all go check out the video on the YouTube. I want to know the YouTube page where they can check out all your videos and stuff real quick.
Look up Brickz Baby, and that's BAEBEE, Brickz Baby. So I mean, look me up. I got my own YouTube channel, and then we also got a topic channel as well. So you'll find all my music on there. You'll find the July 5th album, and you'll find the Can I video on there.
And don't forget to go back and check out some of the stuff we got with him on here with the GMOY Radio YouTube page. But you know what time it is. It's Can I? Again with this man, Mr. Happy Birthday in the house, Mr. July 5th, DJ Brick.
Baby,
I'm gonna find a whole bunch of other ways to say different ways about July 5th in here, man.
I'm thinking like pulled Mr. Mr.
Oh yeah, this is DJ Drama Day. I'm gonna figure out every way to say July 5th in different ways.
Yeah.
So I got that. So we'll be right back, man. Let's let them hear Can I, the 4th track off the July 5th album.
Go check out that video.
Brickz baby. Shout out to my nigga J Pad on the board. 40 gang. Excel lifestyle.
Baby, can I play with your body real exotic tonight, baby? Baby, can I lift you up and down? I'ma beat it down. Baby, can I show you something different, give you what you missing, girl, let me get it. Baby, can I wanna caress your thighs, don't waste no time, girl. Am I on your mind? Can I show you I ain't gon' play around with you? The way you work your body make me wanna do it too. If you with it, I'm with it, get in, baby girl, let's get it. Lick it and stick it and kiss it and lick it. When I hit it, it's in a position, baby, I wanna make love to you, baby. I wanna vibe with you, baby. Can I play with your body real exotic tonight, baby? Baby, can I lift you up and down? I'ma beat it down. Baby, can I show you something different, give you what you missing, girl, let me get it. Baby, can I? Baby, can I play with your body real exotic tonight, baby? Baby, can I lift you up and down? I'ma beat it down. Baby, can I show you something different, give you what you missing, girl, let me get it. Baby, can I?
What do you get? Excel lifestyle.
Welcome back. That was Can I, produced by DJ Chop-A-Lot, again with DJ Brick. That one was a little more fast paced than some of the other ones. Still smooth.
Yeah.
Everything's still smooth.
Yeah. You know, I wanted to give something to the ladies, man. Like I said.
Yeah. Oh, that was strictly to the ladies.
Yeah, that was strictly to the ladies right there, you know. So I don't even know where I was at, what I was thinking about when I made that, but I know what I was thinking about.
Before you're freak on.
Yeah. So, you know, that's another favorite of everybody's too, you know. So it's crazy that I and that Can I is back to back. So, you know, them is everybody's two favorite jams right there.
And then I see somebody just brought out the gun show.
Wow.
Mr.
JPad TV. Hi, JPad TV. What's up? Yeah.
So we got JPad finally stepping in, Mr. the engineer of 7/8 of this project.
Yes, sir. What up, world? What's going on? What's going on, world?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Get
How you doing today,
JPad?
I'm good, man. I can't complain, man. This is a great day. July 5th. The project is out now.
Yeah.
You know, this is something that we've been brewing up for a minute. And I'm just glad that it's finally come to this day, because this is a really dope project. As you can tell, it's something different, and it's off the cuff. You know what I mean? From what you're hearing out there, you know what I'm saying? Real smooth, good energy. You know what I'm saying? Right. Brickz just already had it mapped out already. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to really do much, but just do my thing. You know what I'm saying? To come in and really just do my thing. And then we actually linked up and we did some production together, you know what I'm saying, where he had, you know, like, you know how I do, I like the custom and chef and things of that nature. So
I know you're one of the most hands-on people I know in the game.
Yeah. So we hands-on this project. He brought me the idea of what the concept should be like, and I was like all for it. You know what I mean? So I was just like, you know what? Fuck it, man. Let's do it, man. Because there's nothing really that sounds like this. You know what I'm saying? After the first like couple of songs we did, I think I knew right then and there that this was going to be a special project. And then these tracks that we did on the project personally came about, and that was just it for me. I knew this project was going to be fire after that. I'm saying, brought me the right stuff, brought me the right samples. It came out perfect. It came out great.
Well, since I know you've listened to this project back and forth, why don't I ask you, what's up with the next track, Bling Bling featuring Raquel Simone? How do you feel about this next track?
Oh, I think it's dope. Every last one of the records has their own unique spin. You know what I'm saying? But it all stays in the smooth lane, the lane of smoothness. You know what I mean? That's something that you don't risk. Like think Barry White crashing into hip hop, or think Isaac Hayes crashing into hip hop. And that's what Brickz really brought. You know what I'm saying? He brought that kind of vibe. Or, you know, he actually dug back into the crate a little bit and pulled a soul vibe. If you hear it, it's almost like this. Almost reminds me of how soul used to be like back in the late '80s to the early '90s. Used to have smooth jams just like these. You know what I mean? And it was really some dope shit to pull a maneuver like that.
I was gonna say you like I ain't go as far as Barry White. I was gonna say you know what you remind me of the Gap Band, like Roger.
Okay. Oh, you mean Zap?
Yeah, Zap.
Zap. Gap Band is Charlie Wilson.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, my bad. Zap. Yeah. But yeah, that's what you remind me. You remind me of that because it's a soulful sound. You still got the auto tune and the vocal effects, but it still has that smooth, soulful sound to it that doesn't make it like it's not like new age auto tune. So like that's really the only thing I remember that sounded like that back in the day.
Yeah, right.
Dude, don't put me on the spot. No.
Everybody tells me I talk too much, so I try to like turn around and remember that I got a guy next to me.
Yeah. No, I'm just waiting for this next track. I mean, I
will just sidebar and just quickly say this about DJ Brickz. He's a jack of all trades. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He's a guy that can really he can light your party up with the DJing thing, as we all well know. He does make beats, like he said. He makes beats. He's had his own little studio, but his artistry is what really is what makes him like a well-rounded, complete individual in the game. So, I definitely give him a stamp. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the dopest out here right now. Appreciate it.
Definitely. All right. So let's get into this next track, Bling Bling, featuring Raquel Simone, produced by King Corn Beats and engineered by J-Pad the Juggernaut. Yeah. Again, we are here with Mr. July 5th, DJ Brick, and we will be right back here on Unfiltered GM1Y Radio.
I know you see it shining, glistening. I see you shining, baby. Bling, 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 bling. I just want you to know. Bling, bling. I want to shine too. Bling, 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 bling. I see you shining, I see you shining. Bling, bling. Bling, bling. I see you shining, I see you shining. Bling, bling. Bling, bling. I see you shining, I see you shining. Bling, bling. Bling, bling. I see you shining, I see you shining. Bling, bling. I see you shine, I wanna shine too. If I'm on your mind, you're on my mind too. I can't lie, I'll stand beside you. With you by my side, I wanna rise. I'll go get breakfast and eggs, and I'll open my legs. Know that you like it, 'cause this is homemade. And I'll wear your chain with your name on it. Don't run no game when you pay for it. I wanna ride for you. Tell me that I could be the one you ride with. Bling, bling. Bling, bling. I see you shine, I see you shine. Bling, bling. Bling, bling. I see you shine, I see you shine. Bling, bling. Bling, bling. I see you shine, I see you shine. Bling, bling. Bling, bling. I see you shine, I see you shine. Bling, bling. Hopping out the plane now with my gang now. Shizzy he and Tang wild, let them things out. You know I'm on the same style, teeth plain now. Put diamonds around your neck, 'cause you always hold it down. Bling, bling. Every time I pop up to the scene, bling, bling. Spoil you with all the finer things, bling, bling. Got a dash, you got the set for the shorty gang, gang. Gold grills, gold chain, I know you see the bling, bling. Every kiss begins with K.
Go everything 24K. It's your birthday, baby. Gotta spend the cake. Bling, bling. Bling, bling. Bling, bling. Bling, bling. Bling, bling. I see you shining, lady. I see you shining. I see you shining, lady. I see you shining.
Welcome back to GM Worldwide Radio. That was Bling Bling featuring Raquel Simone. Sitting here with Mr. El Julio Cinco. I told you I was going to figure out how to do it. Yes. Yes. But again, another smooth track right there. That was a shorter one, but that was definitely a smooth track right there. So I've noticed most of the track are 2-verse songs. Is that on purpose?
Some of them is two. Let me see. Let me think about it.
I mean, we only have the 5.
Most of them is 2. I think there's 2 songs that might only be 1 verse though.
Okay.
But most of them, or 2. Yeah.
Okay, this one was real smooth. I really like this one. What's it? I mean, just you guys two working together, putting the production. I like everything about it. Like, all the voice, different all the all the little spice to it. I don't know which one.
Vibe in between me and Raquel was crazy. Like, just like as soon as we linked up, it was just like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We hopped in the studio. Like, most people you hop in the studio with them, you be like, I don't know what type of vibe they gonna be on, or they gonna make the song hard. As soon as we linked up, it was an instant vibe. It was just perfect. And we just linked like that. And, both of our voices sound good together. And it was just such of a great chemistry that we had. You know what I'm saying? We just made it work.
This track made me actually have to go because I had never seen her before.
Yeah.
So I actually had to go and look up and see what she looked like after this track. Like, the first track was dope, but this one was like halfway through her verse. I'm like, you know what, man?
That's funny that you said that. That's funny that you said that because a lot of people that I played that record for or played both of those records for, they'd be like, oh, who is she? I gotta see what she looks like, bro. Stop holding her hostage, Brickz.
It ain't like that. I don't know. It's just like whenever you hear a voice like that, it's like I now want to see what she looks like.
Yeah.
So how did you all link up? Or I mean,
So it's a crazy story, man. She might kill me for this, but me and her, we linked up, and I ain't even going to discuss.
I was like, don't get yourself in trouble, man.
I ain't gonna get myself in trouble. But we linked up. I called her up, said, I got this. You know what I'm saying, I want to do a track with you, what I'm saying, possibly a mixtape. Mm-hmm. And
that was the original.
That was the original joint. You know what I'm saying?
When he first came to me, I think we were going to work on a separate project.
Yeah, a mixtape with both of us. Yeah. And it was really going to be like a little love story.
Okay. And
it's crazy because a lot of people, they hear those 2 songs and be like, oh, y'all fucking? Like I had so many girls get mad at me over them 2 songs right there. It's funny as hell. Y'all fucking?
Is that something that usually happens whenever you're rapping, or whenever you're doing your music and you're trying to collaborate with women?
Yeah, I get in trouble with the ladies a lot with music. I ain't gonna lie.
So it looks like we get into the final act of this album. From what I'm seeing, I'm calling this the J-Pad section because this is the last 3 tracks. This is all J-Pad, the Juggernaut.
Yeah, except for the last one.
Oh, the last one?
Yeah, except for the last one. These next 2.
Next 2 for sure.
Yeah, this one right here is like one of my favorite tracks though, because it's so different. You know what I'm saying? It got that old school feel, that soul feel that we was all just talking about.
Yeah.
And like I brought J-Pad this sample, and he just took it from there. Yeah, I mean, he just took it from there. And at first I had trouble writing to it because I didn't know what I really wanted to say, and it just came to me like, man, I just wanted to spread the love.
What came to him though was exactly what he needed.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to paint the picture what it would be like in a perfect world where everybody love each other. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying, there's so much shit going on nowadays. And you see all these racists and hate. This record right here, you know what what I'm saying? My purpose of this record was to bring the people together.
Gap bridger.
Yeah, it was to bring the people together.
Gap bridger.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's bridge the gap right now, man. Outer Space Love, produced by J-Pad the Juggernaut. Again, GMOY Radio.
Hey, I love this record. It ain't just because I produced it. It's just the vibe of it.
It's like feel good. It's a feel good record right here, man.
All right, let's get into it then. Let's say Outer Space Love one more time. J-Pad the Juggernaut, Mr. Mr. July 5th. Mr. July 5th right here.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Oh yeah. Get down, get down, get down. Outer space love, show you things that you ain't ever seen. Get down, outer space love, let's be like baby, you and me. Get down, flying through your universe. I'm headed at the galaxy. We started to converse. Attraction, baby, feel the gravity. The moon and stars. Let me read your astrology. Get down. GPS, your love. Wrap it up like geography. Get down. Outer space love. Show you things that you ain't ever see. Get down. Outer space love. Let's be like baby, you and me. Get down. Come enjoy the ride. Love cruising through the Milky Way. Get down. Put your hands up in the sky. Making love in outer space. Get down. This one's for all the lovers out there. Let the rhythm take to another planet. The planet of love, baby. No judgment, no limitations, no regrets. All my lovers in the house, I'm gonna break it down like that. Party, party, y'all. Get down. Get party, party, y'all. Get down. Get party, party, y'all. Get down. Get down. Where my lovers at? Where my lovers at? Where my lovers at? Where my lovers at? Get down, get down, get down. Brickz, baby. J-Pad.
That was Outer Space Love, again by DJ Brick, produced by J-Pad the Juggernaut. And I see what y'all were talking about. That's the type of song that I just don't feel like is going to be appreciated by this generation.
Just by this song, you part of the parliament now?
Man, I don't know. Yeah, we snatched a page out of Parliament's book. Right?
For real.
Yeah,
you got you got that all.
Yeah, but you know what though? To be honest with you, bro, I mean the market for this type of music is so wide open, brother. That I actually believe it exists out there. It exists, especially if you think about the rave scenes and things of that nature, man. This could really be a hot strike. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I definitely see this being like taken like by an EDM producer and doing something ridiculous to it.
Some remixes and things of that nature. But actually, you know what? I think funk itself is making a resurgence.
Comeback.
Yeah,
I mean, I see it getting mixed by the EDM DJs, but I see it at the cookouts too.
Yes.
I see it at the cookouts, no doubt. And you know, definitely a Soul Train line, all that. Roller skating.
You know, you bring all those vibes back.
Yeah, it's definitely good. I'm saying good vibes right there.
I think that thing is just like so unique that it has that it factor that even if you don't feel like it's a part of this generation, I think this generation is.
I mean, that was a compliment coming from me.
Yeah,
I mean, when he said
I can dig that. That was well taken too. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I would say. Just to clarify, you know what I'm saying? Like I really think that record has just got something special for it. That Brickz, you know, he was really the craftsman. You know what I'm saying? Because I threw him the beat and it was a challenge. You know what I'm saying? The way I put the beat together.
Right.
So get out of here. He went to the bathroom for 5 minutes. You came back with this beat. Get out of here. For real.
I mean, yeah.
Nah, for real though, with that song right there, man, it was
one of my favorite records.
It's definitely one of my favorite records, man. It was just like we had so much fun making it.
Oh my goodness,
we had so much fun making it, and that was like the best part about it.
You know what I learned, man? You're not doing the right thing if you're not enjoying what it is that you're doing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And we have so much fun when we do studio sessions. You know what I mean? I think that was just the whole thing about it. It really wasn't just about the technique, but it was about the fact that we was enjoying ourselves doing all these records. You know what I'm saying? Even the we had a ball making these records. You know what I'm saying? And that was the whole thing about it. You know what I mean? It really made the record be what it is.
Now, I don't want to. I mean, from all the tracks I've been going through, maybe might be coming up soon. But was there anything you were just kind of screwing around, playing with, both ends or something? Or was this it?
We have some tracks like that, but they're not on here.
Okay,
they're not on here.
Right. This was a serious.
Those are more the play around tracks. Those are more tracks that we perform.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Get the crowd hyped a little bit.
So like the loose singles that don't have like a project and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We might shoot a video to it, but that's about it. I don't know. We'll see how, you know what I'm saying, is, you know what I'm saying, accepted by the, by the people. And we might, push it on a project. But for right now, no, it's
just had a certain feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the records that was picked for the project, as you can see,
they just
have like a certain
rap.
Oh yeah. Future child support payments. That's what I see.
Shut the front door.
I mean, at least that's what I see with the title of the next track. Turn You On.
Yeah, and that was actually my first video. And it's crazy because we shot this video at the Nets. Shout out to Hawk, M. Tomlin, Credo Gang, all them. And it was at the Papa John party.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And we ain't talking about pizza.
No,
we ain't talking about pizza.
Matter of fact, the part 2 ain't that tonight?
Part 2 is tonight. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. That's crazy because part 2 is tonight. Yep. So everybody that's tuned in right now, make sure you slide out there, Club Elegance. You know what I'm saying? Shoot me a little cut, M. Tomlin, Hawk, you know what I'm saying, for promoting y'all shit. It's like, no, I'm just playing. But yeah, Turn You On, man. That was my first video. Once again, me and Pat linked up on this, and I had an idea, sent them the sample, and it was like, oh yeah, we're gonna turn this up, Brickz. And it went from there.
All right, well, without any more introductions, let's get on to Turn You On, track number 7, produced by JPad the Juggernaut. Again here with DJ Brick and with this Unfiltered GMOI Radio, man. Let's get it.
Baby, when I look at you, tell me if I turn you on. Baby, when we making love, it be all night long. Things I wanna do to you. Yeah, when we leave this club. Baby, when I look at you, tell me if I turn you on. Baby, when we making love, it be all night long. The things I wanna do to you. Yeah, when we leave this club. I'm so lit, ain't no turning down. I'm so lit, he bust that kitty up. I'm off the Henny when I'm in them guts. She screaming and she moaning, I ain't talking much. Smack your ass, choke you up. Yeah, I know you like it rough. Baby, do I turn you up? Kiss up on your neck up to your favorite song. Bumping and grinding to the break of dawn. Can't waste no time, girl, let's get it on. Let me get your number before you walk away. Hit me up later with the time and place. Come over, baby, put that pussy on my face. Put it in, I work, I had you running late. Hey. Baby, when I look at you, tell me if I turn you on. Baby, when we making love, it be all night long. Things I wanna do to you. Yeah, when we leave this club. Baby, when I look at you, tell me if I turn you on. Baby, when we making love, it be all night long. The things I wanna do to you. Yeah, when we leave this club. I just wanna know your name, girl. Spoil you with diamonds and pearls. The thing that I'll do to you. Making love caressing you. Playing with your body. We gon' get real naughty. Yeah. It's a body party. It's a body party. Yeah. Sucking, fucking, nothing but bustin'. Bring it to me. Cheating, eating, beating, and leaking. Come into me. Playing with your body. Leave that pussy throbbing. Baby, when I look at you, tell me if I tell you one. Baby, when we making love, you know it be all night long. Things I wanna do to you. Yeah, when we leave this club. Baby, when I look at you, tell me if I tell you one. Baby, when we making love, you know it be all night long. The things I wanna do to you. Yeah, when we leave this club.
All right, so that was Turn You On by J-Pad the Juggernaut and DJ Brick. Yeah. And I feel like I don't have to introduce everybody at this point since this is track 7.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all know who we are at this point. So yeah, this was Turn You On. Yeah, man, again, I feel like my statement before this song was really accurate.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. It is, man.
Yeah, I'll probably be a baby daddy by 2019.
This is an official club song. I mean, this is. I mean, you're already talking about it. You in there?
Yeah.
You know, you're trying to get her out, come out. You leaving?
Exactly. There you go.
Exactly. This is like, this is the outro.
Yeah, this is the let out track. Yeah, this is the let out
track. Yeah, right. As soon as the club over, this is the plan that we on right now.
You know what I'm saying? This is the let out. So you know what I'm saying?
It's the plan.
And it's crazy the way I place these tracks. You know what I'm saying? We leaving the club. So you seen how most of the tracks before
that's
that,
what I'm saying, like
we vibing in the club and all that. You feel me? I'm talking to the ladies, all that. You know what I'm saying? This is track number 7 out of 8. And you know what I'm saying? We leaving the club. And my next track is called When I Leave. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so you feel me? The flow of this album,
that's important.
Is perfect.
Yeah, that's important. I mean, coming in lately, you started out coming out like, you know,
I had to let everybody know what we on.
And then you coming through. I mean, this is like, I mean, me personally, I like a very well planned out album. You gotta, you know, bring you in, coming through, you turn you up a little bit, and then coming back down.
Sure.
And right here, I mean, this is pretty much the whole layout, and then even the last track.
Nice little roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right there, man. You need that.
And to piggyback off what he says, a lot of the albums review, we deduct points because we at the end of the album we'll talk like, hey man, this would have been better. It's not a bad track, but I don't know why we started with this or why we ended with this. And it's like, well, and we talk about that sometimes. So this, and you're right. From right now, this is a perfectly flowing album. Like this is something that, unless you don't like a track specifically, I don't see why you're not listening to this straight through.
Yeah.
That was the whole idea.
Yeah, definitely.
That was the whole. I knew he was gonna put it together like that. See, I really didn't have no part in how it went actually in the flow, but I seen the concept coming together as we were putting the tracks together. So,
and I think
tip my hat to Brickz for that. You know what I mean?
And I think that this like came to me as a DJ. It's having a DJ ear, right? So it's like, how would I want to hear somebody else's shit flow? Right. So you know, you just went off of that.
Sure did.
And that's a good way to have it. I mean, being as an artist and a DJ at the same time, you know what I mean? Also making little beats here and there as well. It's important to know, like, if I'm going to spin this record, do I want to listen to it here, like there, wherever? You know what it is.
You just brought up a very valid point. Yeah. Some of your best guys like that are DJs. You know what I'm saying? Because we thought like DJs when we actually made these records. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like me and Brickz recently just DJ'd a set together for the first time. But it was really ironic because I had to think about it. We actually plotted and planned these records like a DJ. You know what I mean? So it was cool.
All right, so let's get into the last but not least track, When I Leave, produced by DJ Chop-A-Lot. And again, man, this is Unfiltered, GM Worldwide Radio, DJ Brick, Juggernaut in the building, and we're going to get right into it.
Yes.
With 2 Henny bottles, wishing they was Vicky models. Nothing to hide, push my pride to the side. Hurting, facing depression, God's lessons. but fuck it. I'ma turn up with the guys and feel like I'm doing this all for nothing. I don't know if I hate it or love it. Roll the green, then I puff it. On the go, daddy on the road again, doing shows. She think I'm fucking hoes again. Shit is getting old, but it all depends. If we stay together, are we gon' win? Had dreams of riding in the Benz. More money, your ex is hitting me up like how you been. Writing letters to my niggas in the pen. All the mistakes that we made back then. Looking at life like what it could have been. But look at us now, boys the men. Shit ain't the same like it used to be. Check my resume and our history. Fuck that, our time ain't shit to me. If anything, you prove that shit to me. Took a couple losses for some victories. Left my old bitch in her miseries. All that nagging started to get to me. Told her so long like a centipede. Shorty, you bugging, but it bees like that. I'm so fly with the P on my cap. Ease my mind, chill and relax. Paper on my line like we sending the facts. Nigga, I can only speak facts, nigga. No need to put on the act, nigga. I play my role, check the stats, nigga. It's the everyday life of a fat nigga. Patiently waiting for my time to come. And when I get it, I'ma take it and run like I'm chasing gold. I'm just praying that I never get old. I promise myself I never sell my soul. Promise myself I never sell my soul. Me and my niggas, we all chasing gold. Nowadays, it seems like I party less. Working hard, but I feel a lot of stress. For my fam, I wanna be the best. Days and night in the hospital, that was God's test. A lot of these niggas just flexing for the net. Shot they shot, but they never touched the net. Niggas claim they foul, but never shot the tech. I had to make a change like the New Jersey Nets. Brickz, baby, I'm too shady. Tree that I'm blazing. Straight from Cali, highly motivated to be the greatest that I could be. Best believe. All my haters on my seat. The goal that I achieve. Are they gonna miss me when I leave? Are they gonna miss me when I leave?
So that was When I Leave, and that was the total listen for July 5th by DJ Brick, engineered totally by J-Pad the Juggernaut.
Except for
Oh, yeah.
first track, yeah. Stevie B did the first two.
My bad, go back to the 7/8.
Yeah, 7/8 of the track, yeah.
So I can say hands down that last track was my favorite track without Raquel Simone.
One of my favorites too, man. Like I feel like
my favorite tracks too.
I feel like I let my heart out on that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was going through a lot when I recorded that track. You know what I'm saying? I was really stressing, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it's like I showed a party side through the first 7 tracks.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? This is the you know what I'm saying, the other side. You feel me? This is the
Next day.
the press. Yeah, it is. This is the next day. This is July 6th. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? When I thought all the bitches was gonna come to my crib, and I'm just sitting in the bed like, damn, I got half empty Henny bottle right here, full Henny bottle right here. Ain't no bitches around. Fucking them call the bros up. We gonna do some. I don't even know if I want to be here. It's really just a setup for the next project. So you see, like, you know what I'm saying? That track smooth too, but you know what I'm saying? I did more rapping on that one. Yeah. And my next project is going to be majority rap. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be mostly engineered or pretty much all engineered by J-Pad the Juggernaut, produced by J-Pad the Juggernaut. And you know what I'm saying? That one's called HOV lane. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you're from Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying, you know about the HOV lane, you know that you need a passenger to get into the lane with you, right? So
or a blow up sex though.
So on this project right here, July 5th, you see that I only had 2 features.
Right.
HOV lane is gonna be my mixtape where I drop all my features.
So like a compilation project.
Yeah, it's gonna be a compilation project. But feature. You know what I'm saying? But this is the twist right here. Should I tell them? Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all the twist. Look. This is the twist right here. So the HOV lane is gonna be all sample beats of Jay-Z.
Okay.
That's the craziest.
That's the crazy part.
We're gonna go in and really design.
You got anything to
like something special? You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be turned up.
How you feel about that, James?
I'm a Jay-Z hater, but I never said anything about the beats.
Yeah. Production library is very hard to sniff at.
Yeah. His production is one of the greatest.
Oh yeah, get out of here.
To his credit, I set him up for that.
Grind move right there.
I'll say to James's credit, I set him up for that. I knew it was gonna be some type of something. He would rather you have said it was called Nasir and it's all Nas beats.
So that's gonna be the sauce on it. We'll be looking out for that.
Yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that, man.
So before we get out of here, let the fans know again where they can get this project, where they can get a hold of both of y'all, and where you gonna be at the next few weeks with DJing and performing.
All right, so I'll let Pad do his thing first, man. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. You can always catch me at official JPad the Juggernaut on Instagram, at JPad Juggernaut on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the thing, you know what I'm saying? You just Google my name, JPad the Juggernaut. You catch me next weekend in Atlanta with Bishop and Crump at the back to school drive event. You know what I'm saying? Down there in Atlanta, so you can check me down there turning up. You know, on the ones and twos myself. You already know what it is, man. That's what I got going on with DJ Brickz.
Yeah, you can follow me. Matter of fact, I got 2 Instagram accounts. I got the DJ account, DJ Brickz _AYE. You know what I'm saying? And then I got my artist account, Brickz Baby. You know what I'm saying? Brickz Baby as in BAEBEE. And you know what I'm saying? That's my Instagram, Twitter, same thing, Brickz Baby, Facebook, Brickz Baby, and then my main account on Facebook is Henny D Brick. My next project, not my next project, but my next event will be down at the Highmark Stadium for the 99 2000s party, man. Shout out to my man Dre Day. We're gonna turn up down there. And then, you know, we got a couple birthday parties, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my girl Lacey. Happy birthday to her as well, you know what I'm saying? Cancer season, we're gonna be turning up for her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. Catch me on Grandma Worldwide Radio every Tuesday and Thursday.
Be on the lookout for new DJ Brickz music. He's an artist. He ain't just a DJ, man. He's an artist too.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? We definitely got hits coming, man. We want to look out for that Raps, you know what I'm saying? The Raps didn't make it on this. But I'm telling you right now, oh my God, shout out to my boy Devin West, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all look up that video too. Can I, you know what I'm saying, turn you on, produced by JPad the Juggernaut. And then my next video will be, you know what I'm saying, the song that y'all just heard, When I Leave.
When I Leave.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
We're gonna be turning up, man.
Cuzzo,
what up? I see you. What up?
All right, well, again, that was another day on here on Unfiltered GMOY Radio. I can't call this rap jury because I wasn't judging this. I was enjoying this. And I'd rather say I was enjoying this project than judging. So I could definitely say that here. But again, man, we always chilling here on Unfiltered. James, let me get you in here before we get out of here.
Yeah, this was a dope album. The whole project, July 5th. I think somebody should cop this. Everybody should cop this, not just somebody. Everybody, listen to it. Yeah.
Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, anywhere.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? They stream music. You can find my project on there. Yep. YouTube as well.
All right, man. We'll be back on Monday with the other Brick Flair in the house on Monday. I almost said DJ Brick again because of that. But yeah, the white Brick. Yeah. We'll be here on Monday with that. This is GM Worldwide Radio, Unfiltered, Jay Skyline and James _Lame right here.
LA on the way. Shout out to my brother LA on the way. Shout out to Ray Kell. Shout out to Stevie B. Yeah, I mean, shout out to everybody that promoted, everybody that, you know what I'm saying, show love for my B-Day, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Real shit.
So we'll see y'all back.
Worldwide. Shout out to Dion too.
Ramo Worldwide Radio.
And Junior Dion. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah. Look out, we coming. 40.